Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing, but you guys know what time it is. We're going to be talking about ICP itself, see what is happening with the price of internet computer, and of course, what is yet to come. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. If we're looking at the overall market as we are in Saturday, you guys can see we're seeing a little bit of green across the board, but slowly but surely, majority of the coins in the top 100 are going back into the red. So what exactly is next as we go further into this upcoming week ahead of us? So far the month of February has started on a positive note, believe it or not. We're seeing a minor retracement, but of course right now we are in a weekend, and on the weekends we do tend to see manipulation across the cryptocurrency market. So we need to keep that factor in mind. But let's take a look at ICP, because ICP has been doing something quite interesting. So if you are an ICP holder, I'm sure you guys are smiling right now. And I will explain exactly why I'm saying this. So if we're looking at the price of ICP right now, it is currently sitting at $12.78. We're down about 0.5% over the past 24 hours in USD comparative. It's also down 0.1% in BTC comparative over the past 24 hours. Market cap, on the other hand, is currently sitting above $5.8 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume has increased. We're currently sitting at 198.3 million. Not bad. Not bad at all. But what's really exciting right now is the fact that ICP has seen a massive candle towards the upside. We were above $13 just a few hours back, and that shows where ICP is going. This is something I've been talking about for quite some time. The momentum speaks for itself. When we're doing technical analysis, it's literally screaming at you, and that is what's happening with ICP right now. So let's waste no more time and get right into it. But before we do that, you guys know, as always, just a quick disclaimer for everyone: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrency. So looking at the price, like I said, $12.78, looking quite great. But before we get into the charts, I want to kind of go over this right here. So just 31 minutes ago, I asked my community members. So, I love doing these polls because this is really fun, and kind of gives us, community members to kind of interact with each other. So you can see about 31 minutes ago, I asked, you had $10,000. What coins are you buying? And of course, you guys can see 318 votes have come in the last half hour. Solana, Cardano, ICP, VeChain, and comment below for other. And you can see 30% as of now are going for ICP. And again, this is something we've been talking about on my channel. It's been quite a while now at this point, because layer 1s and layer 2s are the narrative. If you do not see that, I want you guys to go take a look at layer 1s and layer 2s, and you will start seeing a pattern playing out. And of course, ICP, if you dig into this project and see what they're trying to do, it makes you question, what is the future of ICP in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years? Could they actually make the web decentralized? Because of course right now the web is centralized, and there's a lot of disadvantages of that. And no layer 1 right now, or layer 2 or its competitors, have come close to as to what they're trying to do. And that gives us a massive push against its competitors. And not only are some people that know under cryptocurrency are understanding it, a majority of the new investors coming into the space are doing their due diligence and research and seeing interest in ICP. Of course, it's no secret right now. I'm going to make this quite clear, and I've made this quite clear from the beginning. As far as adoption goes, adoption is so important, right? You can be the best project. You can try to bring a real world use case, but, adoption is needed, and adoption does not happen in a snap of a finger. It does take time, but it starts from somewhere, right? So we're going to take it one step at a time. The overall DeFi on internet computer is growing at a, steady rate, and that is lovely to see. But as far as its native token goes, the price momentum that I'm seeing here shows me the strength that this project has, and I've made this quite clear from the beginning. If we're looking at Bitcoin right now, Bitcoin still has about 3 hours until it closes the daily candle. I really hope it's able to get into the 38.2, because that's literally only a 2% move. But 2% move for Bitcoin is, not a small move, of course. We're seeing significant amounts of rejections around this resistance. So it would be really, really nice to see the price of Bitcoin closing back in this. But of course, we're in a weekend, and on the weekends, we do tend to see manipulation across the board. But meanwhile, the majority of the market is down right now. We're seeing ICP holding really, really strong. And look at the significance of that resistance, which I was speaking about. And, the target that I was aiming for around $13 to $14 did get reached. And just a few days back, now let's just go down, a few days back on the February 1st, 2 days ago, if you did accumulate some ICP around this $11.81, just earlier today, you did see ICP go up to $13.63, which is a 15% move. And this is showing us momentum against the overall market. And right now, that same exact resistance, now this is where things are looking great. The same exact resistance, as you see, we were breaking out towards the upside, we were seeing rejection, but that same exact resistance has turned into support, because once we broke above it, retested $13.69, seeing a little bit of a minor pullback since then, but now we're being supported by that previous resistance mark, and this is exactly what you want to be seeing after you do see breakouts, and you want to see key resistances turn into support, and that's what we're seeing happening right now. And the next 3 hours are really important for ICP as well, because if ICP is able to close its daily candle, now hear me out, if ICP is able to close its daily candle above, yes, above this support, so if it's able to even close its support around here, as long as it doesn't go below that, then I'm expecting we could be running to $14 plus ICP in the coming days ahead of us. So really, really exciting stuff right now, of course, to say the least. I'm sure everyone is looking at that, especially if you picked up some ICP on the dip at $9.71. That was a sweet spot, because you did see the price of ICP run 31%. Again, something similar as to what we've been seeing. Usually significant pullbacks due to BTC do impact ICP, but what we're seeing right now happening is, the reversal, once, the cool off is done, the reversals are bigger and faster, and that speaks for itself. And it's just a matter of time when we do retest that psychological $16 price point, and once we break out of that, that's where the fun really begins, in my opinion. Let me know down below what you guys think. If you are an ICP holder, now hear me out, guys. If you do hold ICP and it's on an exchange, you're doing everything wrong. Pull that off the exchange, especially if you're in it for the long haul. Pull it out of exchanges as soon as possible, no matter what exchange it is, no matter how big the exchange is. You never want to hold your funds on an exchange. Pull those out, lock them in your wallet or something. There's so many wallets out there, but there's an ICP wallet as well, I'm sure you guys know. And put your, private keys somewhere safe, where if you are able to lose access to your private keys, access to your wallet, something happens to your, tech devices, wherever it is, your phone, your laptop, or whatever you want to call it, you can go and, bring your seed phrase and enter it in and recover it. Because if you lose your seed phrase, then guess what? You've lost your funds in your wallet. So it's really, really important to keep that somewhere safe. But yeah, that is it for today's update. Let me know down below what you guys think. Love each and every one of you guys. Thank you for all your support. See you tomorrow. It's been Crypto ZX, and peace out.